95.37 Hartford's number one for hip hop and R&B. I'm Jenny Boom Boom. We're backstage at the Forest Hill Drive Tour.
Jenny Boom Boom.
And we got Big Sean with us. Hi.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a little sleepy, but I'm very good.
Tour life. Hashtag tour life.
Yeah.
How's the tour been going, Sean?
It's been insane. It's been...
Wait, where were you yesterday? Do you know?
Yesterday we were in Montreal.
Wow.
Yo, man, Montreal got canceled. That's the only show that got canceled because all our the stage, the sound, everything got held up at the border.
Oh wow.
So we were all at the venue. The kids were outside at the arena.
Y'all waiting to go on and nothing had happened?
Nothing was there.
Wow.
It was terrible, man. So we had to reschedule the show.
Why don't you guys do something like, impromptu and like turn over some buckets, get some like drumsticks and like, no?
Yeah, I don't know.
You need to get some drummers.
But they rescheduled it for the 4th. I was down to do that. I was like, let's do an impromptu show. But it just didn't work out. They were like, okay, we'll hook something up. We'll call you back. They called me back and it was like some whack ass shit. I was like, oh hell.
So Sean, you're like, I can't work like this. I came all the way out here to Montreal and I can't even get
alright, well, let's go to the movies. So we went to the movies.
Because you're like, whatever.
We went to the movies, and it seems like all the fans from the show were just somehow at the movies.
What did you go see?
We saw Fantastic Four.
Oh, my son saw that yesterday. He liked it.
He liked it?
Yeah.
Good.
So did you like it? Because it got kind of bad reviews.
Let me tell you something. I am a huge superhero fan.
Who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite one? Well, I got a favorite for DC and a favorite for Marvel.
Okay, so break it down to me,
My
Sean.
favorite for DC is Batman. You know what I mean? I just feel like he's the man. If it was any superhero I could be, it'd probably be Batman from there.
Yeah, if there's one that I could date, I would definitely date Batman.
Because he's the only one that's like a billionaire. He's the only one that's like rolling in Lambos and stuff. You know what I mean? He like lives that like rapper lifestyle, but he's also a superhero.
Yeah.
Superman is like the man, but he's like super like... he be bitch made, hide his identity, like crushing.
Plus, it's like also like the tights.
Yeah, but I love Superman too. But anyway, so with DC, with Marvel, I'll probably be anything. Probably Iron Man.
Yeah, everybody loves Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man was like a B-level. I feel like superhero until the movies came out. Now he's like the best.
So this guy's not like the highest paid actor in Hollywood because of Iron Man.
Robert Downey?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. He's
highest paid.
He's a man.
So Sean, getting back to the tour. How's it been?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so
So now you're here in CT. It's sold out.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
The East Coast, we were like Madison Square. We did OVO Fest, all that stuff. It was wild. I'm surprised because I've never done a tour. Me and J. Cole have never done a tour, I think, this major.
Yeah, we were actually just discussing that because I said I think this is, I know Jay's been on tour before and you've been on tour, but I don't think that they, ever had a tour this big.
No, never. And even me and J. Cole the last two to go on. J. Cole's the last one to go on. But like you guys will see tonight, man, it's 100% crowd participation, man, and liveness on one set. It is on his too. So it's just a cool thing to come together with your homie, because me and him, that's been my dog for a minute, you know what I mean? And YG, and Jeremiah, that's all like love on this tour, so that's what make it easy. We really be like vibing, and everybody got a studio bus, so everybody working and stuff. So.
Oh, while you guys are on tour? So we're gonna get some new stuff from you soon, Sean?
Hopefully.
Yeah. And speaking of that, congratulations on the success of the album. Wow.
Oh, thank you.
We all knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We were reading about it, checking into it, and excited about it. And then you've had single after single after single off this album. And now, of course, we're playing One Man Can Change the World.
That's amazing, y'all are playing.
And you know what? I love that record so much. I get all verklempt at the end of the. Certain people know what verklempt means. You at the end of the record.
Yeah.
Because.
Comes on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And how? You just happened to tape her one day?
Well, what happened was she called me, and I was in the studio. I was in a booth, and I had her on speakerphone because I had headphones on, and the engineer kept recording. It was a long time ago. And it was a long conversation, but at the end it was just like, she was like, thanks for calling.
So sweet.
I think I called her back or something, and she was like, thanks for calling, thinking about this.
And so when you made the record, did he say, hey, I have this conversation
when
recorded?
I made the record, I went to my grandma, it was right before she passed away. I told her about the record, She wasn't like really sick or anything. Well, I mean, she was in a wheelchair. She had been, you know, she had been very, what's the word, senile for a while. You know what I mean? She was 93. And she was like, you don't need to be rapping about me, you know. And I was like, no, it's crazy. You're gonna hear it, you're gonna be proud. It ain't like my other songs that you be like, it's nice. But you know, she can't really like live to I don't with you or, you know, stuff like that. But I was telling her about it, and then when I went back to play her, when I was gonna go back to play her for her, she passed away before that trip. So it was like a bittersweet thing, but I feel like she heard it in one way or another, you know. And she definitely inspired the idea of it. So it's cool, man. I'm just happy to have her on the song with me, Kanye, and John Legend. You know, and she, like I always say, she was a female black captain in World War II. She was one of the first female cops on the streets of Detroit.
Wow.
She was a teacher, a counselor. You know, she had home cooked meals for us every day after school. I took that so for granted. You know, and she just passed away a few months ago. So, you know, but she showed me that one man could change the world. She bossed up so crazy. You know, man meaning male or female, just human beings. So I got love for her. I miss her for sure.
Sean, it's such a beautiful record.
Thank you.
I
know it has no drums in it. It's like really, really different for radio. You know what I mean? So I just, anytime somebody comes to me and be like, we're playing that record, I just be like, you don't even know how much that means to me. You know, it means more than like any other song. You know, it's cool to have a song in the summer, a song that, you know, is the hot song for the moment in a few months, but this song is way deeper than that.
Yeah, it's just so, it's hard to talk after it. Yeah. A lot of times I have to talk after it, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to talk, like, you know, you just gotta want to go into another song because what can you say?
Thank
you know?
Thank you.
It really is very touching. So, and speaking of one man can change the world, you're doing wonderful things.
Yeah.
You just put a recording studio in the high school in Detroit.
Yeah, my old high school, and it's called the Sean Anderson Studio of Infinite Possibilities. It's a long ass name.
That's all right.
But it's just for the kids because I remember when I was in high school, I was traveling. That's like right when I met Kanye, and I was traveling to Chicago to record these other producers. It was just, we were going through a lot. You know, my mom was already in debt. She was already paying, you know, more and more, just getting more and more in debt. And I was just thinking, man, how easy it would have been if me and a whole bunch of, because there was a lot of people like me at school at the same time who needed a recording studio. And not just to rap, but, you know, so many jobs you can learn in the studio. You can learn how the equipment work, you can engineer, you could, you know, it's at least 50 jobs you could just learn in the recording studio, you know what I mean? And that's just something I feel like is a forward way of education. When I presented it to my principal, she was just with it, and the kids were with it, and, you know, it just feels good to do something like that. It was crazy because I used to be in the hallway selling CDs and freestyling at lunch, and I never would have thought that I'd be like there opening a recording studio in less than 10 years.
That's such a wonderful thing that you did.
Yeah, thank you.
It really is. So I need to know because, you know, the next album for us really that we're looking forward to is this Kanye album.
Yeah.
And so have you heard the album?
No.
Not at all?
I mean, I can't even lie. Yeah, I've heard some stuff for sure. But you guys have heard some stuff too.
Right, yeah, we've heard some stuff.
But you never know what happens. Things may change, you know, so I can't really speak on it. But, you know, yeah, albums are always special. They're always something unique, something different, something not expected.
But he is the type of artist that he goes back and fixes the album 1 million times. So is the album done?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know though. But that's something you gotta ask him because it's his album. But you know, Kanye has made my favorite albums time after time after time. So I got faith in him for sure. But I haven't like heard it like that. Because honestly, I've been on the road for the past 3 months. I've only seen him a few times. I've been on tour since February. So last time I was in the studio was when I was finishing my stuff. And like when I run into him once in a while, you know. So honestly, I can't even speak on it, but I talk to him, you know, and I don't, so you know, you just gotta ask him.
I know that there was pictures that came out of you and Eminem. You guys were working together too. So what's happening with all of that?
Well, we did that Detroit vs. Everybody record with everybody on it, Meet Dage and all them, you know.
Will we get possibly, how amazing would it be if like we could get some sort of like collabo album?
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if that's happening. You trying to get it all out. That'd be wild, right? But, you know, Emmett's definitely, they whole campus is, you know, they there, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna work together some more.
That would be amazing.
I'm not promising anything, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, I know that you like to work with him, so.
Yeah, he's cool. It's crazy, obviously, coming from the D, working with him. It's like, you know, I walked in the studio, it was like damn near I saw a ghost. I was like, damn, you know, somebody who so major from your city that, you know, you never really see him out in Detroit. He's always like, but you know he's out there though.
Right.
You know, it's not like he doesn't go out. He's always out in the city, but like people hardly see him because he moves so quietly. You know, he moves by himself sometimes, or moves with just one other person. So, you know, but it was crazy. And then when we got there, it was just he was chill. He was cool like that. You know, we was talking about Family Guy, talking about South Park. You know what I mean? Eating pizza and just talking about life, sharing stories. You know, so he's a true OG, man. He's somebody who cares about the culture and doesn't put himself above anything when he got all right.
Right. Well, Big Sean, congratulations on all your success.
Yeah, thank you. We're working on the next one.
We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the tour.
Thank you. Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
More to come. So thanks for the support because, you know, honestly, I always say, you know, as an artist, I've been like always trying to find myself and try things. I never was scared to try things. So I just appreciate the people who stick with me.
You know what I always say about you though, and I was out here earlier saying it about you, you never changed. And that's what's so amazing about you. You really are such a great person still. So
I didn't have to pay her to say that.
no, it's true, it's true. And I like you so much and I'm just so happy for your success.
I like you too.
Thank you so
love
much.
me though?
What do you mean, like in love with you or just love you?
Do you love me?
Yeah, okay, I love you.
I love you too.
All right, Big Sean, thanks for stopping by the Evelyn's Hotspot. It's Hot 937.